Disclaimer, this video is a two-part video. Second part will be posted soon. Enjoy. Hello, my name is Alicia and welcome back to my channel. So today is another video. It looks very plain on this piece of paper, but yes, today is another video, and today I'm going to be making beads. Don't know. I've just been on the internet, something called the internet. I've been on it, and I was searching up things to do because I was very bored, and I found how to make beads. I didn't make a clip of it, and I don't know how to find the website. But I read through it, and I've got a pretty good memory on how to make them. Let's hope we can make some good, interesting beads today. Let's start. So, I am now on voiceover. So, when you're making beads, you want colour. Of course, you can use coloured paper or whatever, but I'm using my art supplies. So here I've got some Poscas and some markers. These are just some I chose out. You don't have to use these. These are just some stuff that these are just some supplies I found, and I'm going to use them. So, if you're making your own type colours and paper and like your own colours, then you can use multiple colours or one colour. So here I am with my first colour, which is like this, not really hot pink, but like the darkest pink I've got from the colours that I chose. So I'm just gonna now like do this like line with more colours as I go on. You can do as many as you want. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to be cutting vertically. I'm cutting out like the bead shape, which you will later on understand what I am trying to explain here. But if you are cutting horizontally, you want to make it longer in width, but I'm going to be cutting vertically, so I'm not really focusing on that. So here I am now with another color. This is more of a lighter pink. And this is what I'm going to be using for this part. So because I'm cutting vertically, I could have drawn different colors horizontally to make the beads more colorful, but my beads do turn out being more colorful even though. Now I am using this more muted but still not too dark, not too muted pink. Yep, so I will be making this. Also, when you're making these beads, you want to make sure you've got liquid glue and Mod Podge ready. So now I am using this like peachy orange color thing. Yeah, these pens don't have color names, so I don't really know what to call them. I'm just giving them names, okay? Just trying to make something up. Okay, so now I am done with this orange color, and I'm just going to close it, and I'm going to do more of these patterns. So now I am using my Poscas for the next design. For this design of the beads, I will be cutting horizontally, and this means that I'm going to make it longer in width, this design. And I don't know how, but as I go, it goes smaller. I just get skinnier and skinnier. So now I'm going to use more colors, and I'm going to make another design for my beads. So when I was making this, I was making a batch of 9 beads, I think it is. Yeah, 9. And so this project took me around 2 hours, I think, for 9 beads. You don't have to make this many. I don't actually think of it took me that long. Including drying time, it does take a lot. But yes, so now with this design, I'm not really going rainbow. It kind of like goes into the rainbow category. It's like the end of the rainbow put with the beginning. Put before the beginning of it, if you get what I'm trying to say. So, yep, I'm just going to do the dark purple now. Lines, if you want to see a bit clearer, you can pause the video I'm just trying to get through this really fast. So now I cut the first ones out that I did, and I cut out the rest afterwards. So here they all are, my 9 strips of paper, which they're all like triangular so that you can see every single color that was on the design. And when I did these, I didn't really measure how long each was going to be, and so they're each quite long or different lengths, but just different sizes and everything, but it really doesn't matter. It will change how thick and how thin, or how tall or how skinny or whatever. But yeah, here you can see that these are very different in size. Yeah. So now what it is time to glue them. And I'm kind of excited for this part. Well, I was kind of excited for this part until I realized how messy it was, and I did use a paintbrush to glue because I've had to pour it out the nozzle or it would be really hard. So this is what happened with my paintbrush later on in the video. Well, not later on in the video, but this is what happened with my paintbrush off camera. And also you want to have Mod Podge as well, because you will be using Mod Podge, and toothpicks. All these items are very necessary. Mod Podge, it is sometimes hard to get, but it would be very good if you have it. So this is what I did. What I did is I started to roll it up and keep gluing as I went on the toothpick, and this is how it is. And if you want, you can slide it off and just place it on your table. Here is how it looks like when it's on the toothpick. Now these beads that you have already glued, you want to cover them in Mod Podge. So here are all the beads that I have made, and now it's time to cover them all up in Mod Podge. So here they are now drying. Are some of the beads that I have finished, and they are very solid and hard with a thick layer of Mod Podge. Now I have to end this video here because otherwise it will be a bit too long, but there will be a part 2 of how the beads turn out coming soon.